You don't say one. Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back.
What's going on?
We're doing it again. Episode 2? Are we on episode 2? Did we do it?
Episode 2.
We did it.
If you're watching this, congratulations.
All right. So let me cover the rules with you guys really quick. I don't know if we want to get right into it. But Josh, you're still here? AI? Still here. Just like last week, or was it 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago? It's all a fever dream at this point. Just like a few weeks ago, what we're going to do is we're going to pull in a few stories from our friends at Reddit, and essentially I'm going to read off those questions, or somebody's going to read it off, a special guest, and you guys are going to, I guess, analyze the story and then figure out what you should do to give this person advice. And then our friend AI, which we got to think of a name for it. Josh. Think of a name for the AI. Now.
AI.
That's perfect. All right. So we're going to do AI's version, and then we're going to judge to see who the winner is. Any questions?
Am I going to be that guy who just laughs in every episode?
No. You're going to be... basically, we're going to pit you and Tanya's answers against each other, and the best one's going to go against AI.
Oh, okay. So the rules have changed a bit. It's
no.
Versus AI.
No, we want you guys to dominate AI. I mean,
that's what you mean. Like our answers together are going against AI. Yeah, that's what it always has been. Okay.
Ass queen.
Rules on us here. Okay.
All right. Any questions?
No, I can't wait.
No.
All right.
I'll just mention that we did do these out of order. We're going to, so these numbers aren't going to make sense when they pop up, but they will follow along eventually.
There's going to be numbers. Okay.
We're starting with question number 4, and it is labeled as such, but we are switching that.
Okay.
That up tonight, so that's where we're looking. But if you're ready, we'll put the first one up and we'll take a listen.
All right.
See what happens.
I'm so excited.
I'm all ears.
Friend told me she was with a friend, but that friend was with me picking out an engagement ring. How do I confront my girlfriend about her lie? I, 28M, am planning on proposing to my girlfriend of 3 years, 26F. Now I suck at picking out jewelry. I'm the type of guy that doesn't see a problem with heart-shaped jewelry. Seriously, why is it considered so ugly?
Zaz, you had a question to ask here?
Oh yeah. Jesus, your memory is amazing. Okay, Tanya, did you hear exactly what he said with the
Bobby said my girlfriend told me she was with a friend.
Okay.
But that friend was with an engagement ring. Okay.
Right. But the key was he's the type of guy who would get heart-shaped jewelry, and then he pauses and he goes, "Hold on a second. What's with this whole thing about like females hating heart-shaped jewelry?" Because there's this trope out there, right? If you see a girl wearing a heart-shaped necklace, immediately you know that came from a guy. Now, as a guy, what and why? Because I hear this guy thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. There are dozens of us who see the heart-shaped and go,
literally
dozens.
Is that really what you guys think?
What, that it's fine, a heart-shaped necklace?
No, that if a woman wears a heart-shaped necklace, it's from a guy.
Yes, 100%. It's been validated. I mean, I have one or two female associates, approximately, and they've all had stated the same thing, in conversation. I mean, Nathaniel, could you back that up, please? Please tell me I'm not crazy.
I've never heard that. I've never heard that in my life. However, I have heard a similar thing that the more rings a girl has on her fingers, the easier she is.
Okay, hold on. All right, let's fast forward over that. Pretend that never happened.
Well, I'm learning all kinds of stuff today. Like sometimes I wear a lot of rings.
Okay, well, sorry, Josh. I thought that was going to take us in a different direction. I genuinely, it was a joke on The Office as well.
It is a dating show.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I've never heard that. I've honestly never heard that.
So the heart thing. Okay, so what's funny is that when I was younger, I dated this guy. This was in my 30s, and he gave me like a heart-shaped ring, and I didn't like it. I thought it was cheesy. I thought it was just that. Now I don't know why, but when I'm, as an older person, like I love anything that's the thing that's in now is like super thin gold, super thin silver. And if I had a thin heart necklace or a thin heart ring, which I've seen on women, I think it's really beautiful. So I don't know. I think it's, anything that a guy gives, I think he does it with his heart. That was a good joke.
Okay.
But
yeah. Aw.
I buy stuff like that for myself. So I never knew that men think that if a woman's wearing a heart necklace or a heart what about not a heart earrings?
Oh, I honestly, I don't know. It just, this person said, I don't understand why females hate heart-shaped jewelry. And I know there was a show, The Office, and then I've known several of my friends who are female who were like, yeah, no, seriously. Because I asked about the joke. I'm like, wait, I bought several heart necklaces for, significant others in the past. And they're like, yeah, don't do that. That's not a thing to do.
I don't know. It depends on what it looks like. I don't know.
Heart. I know that's a very good point too. Yeah.
There's the big chunky ones.
Yeah.
Don't forget the Ms. necklace. That says boyfriend.
It's just 2 fist-sized hearts hanging off the neck, just swinging, causing like all sorts of lockjaw. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. But the real problem is that the girlfriend said that she was with this friend.
Yes. I'm sorry, Josh. You can continue.
So every time I want to buy something for my girl, I usually consult one of our mutual friends. My girl's best friends are all friends with me as well, and we all get along well. So asking them for help picking out jewelry is something I'm used to. When it came time to pick out a ring, I consulted my girlfriend's best friend, Justine. Justine and I are quite close, and she knows my girlfriend better than anyone, including me. So when my girlfriend went out to visit her sister and baby nephew, I invited Justine over to the house to help pick out a ring. Justine and I looked through a few catalogs, but decided it was a dead end, and it would be better to go to professionals at a jewelry store. However, I didn't know when my girlfriend would be coming home, so Justine and I thought of a clever text to gauge how much time we had. I asked her when she'd be coming home, as I was ordering takeout and wanted to know when to tell them to have the food ready by. She responded by saying it would be a few hours. She met up with Justine to go shopping. Now, obviously, this took me by surprise since Justine was standing inside my house. I showed Justine the text, and she looked as confused as I was. It isn't out of the ordinary for my girlfriend to meet up with people out of the blue like that for shopping, lunch, etc. She's a very spontaneous person and loves making plans on the fly. So ordinarily, I would have believed this text in a heartbeat. However, obviously, this had to be a lie. When she came home, she acted completely normal, and I played along, but it's been really hard to act like everything's fine. We got takeout, ate together, and cuddled on the couch after. So far, she's caught on a little that something's upsetting me, but I just can't tell her what. Looking at her kills me. I don't know what to do. My girlfriend and I have zero trust issues, and we tell each other everything, so this lie is killing me. I want to ask her about it so bad, but if I tell her I knew she was lying, I'd have to explain why, and I really don't want to do that. What do I do? I know she lied to me, but I don't know how to confront her about it.
I think we can stop here, right?
Should I just forget it?
Yes.
This won't stop gnawing at me. Please help.
It's over now.
Okay, so that question could have been asked.
My girlfriend told.
I would have got it in 2 sentences. Anyway, who's going first?
Zaz, your show.
I'm not. No, I mean, we're
go.
going to get a coin flip.
You pick.
Oh,
the host.
Nathaniel, just because you're pressuring me, and I don't like being pressured.
Do it. Give me an answer. Answer now. My answer is simple. These people are 28 and how old? 26, mid 20s, close to your 30s. You're adults. They're both clearly adults. And what I don't understand is why he wouldn't say something immediately like, "Hey, I was with Justine today, and we were doing some shopping, and you texted me and said you're with Justine. Can you explain that?" Like, just tell her why. You don't have to say the engagement part because that might ruin the surprise if it was something innocent. Maybe she was looking for an engagement ring. But you need to ask her why and bring it up that that you're with Justine, like what, at least partial what you're up to. Honesty, open, honest, say it out loud. Don't waste time.
All right, Zaz.
Tanya, your turn. I'm not answering any of this stuff. Because first off, let's be honest. My answer is going to pretty much line up with you guys. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. Wait till the twist ending. Oh, there's a twist ending. There is a twist ending. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so I would have been a little more ruthless. I probably would have called, if I was in the relationship with the person, I would have called right then and there with FaceTime saying that, no, the friend that you just told me you were with is right here. I don't care if I was shopping for engagement rings or not.
Right.
I think because I was shopping for engagement rings, I would want to like know the truth. So I'd probably FaceTime and see, I'd love to see, right there by the reaction.
Yeah.
What's going on.
Weird. Guess who this is? It's Justine.
Right. Now, if she was hiding something innocently, then that's different. And they can laugh about it. And he's like, okay, I'll tell you what's really going on. But if she's hiding something that's not innocent, you'll know within the first few seconds.
Now, to be fair, I would probably do something similar. However, he didn't. But what's your advice now that he didn't do that?
I think he's crazy. It's just young. It's immature. It's stupid. Like, I don't get that. It's like how, teens now, they might have a teen daughter and they just never can confront. They text maybe, and they speak in like,
wait, is that a trope? Is that a trope for the new trope for the new generation? Is that they just don't confront, their non-confrontation? Like, what are you talking about?
And if they do, it's in text. It's in text, so it would never be in person. They're very covert. Like they'll post something on their on their page, on their Snapchat. They'll be like, someone has a big mouth, like that'll be the post.
So like the social media equivalent of a side eye. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, the side eye. Exactly. Yeah. That's how they communicate, hoping that the person knows what they're talking about. It's ridiculous. Okay. So.
All right, Josh, let's see what AI had to say about it.
Okay.
The worst, pause and consider the context. You were secretly planning a proposal, and she claimed to be with the exact friend helping you pick out the ring. In an otherwise trusting relationship, a sudden lie like that could just as easily be about protecting a surprise or covering something harmless.
I do that one.
One out-of-character moment isn't automatically a betrayal. It's a question mark. The best way to handle it is calmly and with curiosity, not accusation. You could say,
is this the ChatGPT gave you?
Something's been on my mind. When you said you were with Justine the other day, it confused me. I'm not upset. I just want to understand. That gives her space to explain without turning it into a confrontation. And her reaction will tell you a lot.
That gives her space to figure out how to lie about it.
I like it. Beautiful. Wow. But accurate. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty accurate. That's why you want to confront it right then and there.
Right then and there. There is no space.
Sorry, I'm showing my bias. But yes, it's
the truth is she's probably lying and she's hiding something she shouldn't be hiding, be it another man, be it drug abuse, be it, I don't know, but it's probably not another job to buy him a decent engagement ring.
Yeah. So the plot twist, actually, this episode, because again, we've learned some things about shortening, the talky talk and speeding things up a bit, but also follow-up. I think the best thing about these is we could get some follow-up. And Josh, do you have follow-up queued up?
We do have follow-up queued up here, and I think that the idea behind the follow-up here is to use that to gauge the accuracy of the answers that were given to see who takes that.
Right.
But it's going to be tough, I think, in a case like this where you guys gave very similar answers to the AI in the end, anyways.
Yeah.
Not really. We did. I thought it was very different.
No, okay, maybe not.
Like the AI basically said, "Don't judge, don't."
Yeah, he was a big wet noodle, and I would not take that advice at all.
No.
And honestly, I don't know what that ball on a stick on his desk is, but I don't trust it, and I would never trust a human with that. So he's already, gone.
He's missing half a head. Let's be fair.
Yeah. Oh.
My God.
I decided to confront my girlfriend. I thought about using some of the lies people suggested, but they just wouldn't make sense. To say I ran into Justine somewhere, well, I told my girl I had to stay home and do stuff around the house, and that's why I couldn't go with her to see my SIL. To say Justine was helping me pick out jewelry, it doesn't make sense for her to come all the way to our house to help me pick out a piece of jewelry, unless it was a serious piece of jewelry, like an engagement ring. If I just wanted to get her a piece of jewelry as a gift, I'd ask her friends for
I say you just
suggestions,
cut them down,
or ask them to
highlight
send
the
me
parts.
pictures of jewelry she might like.
That's the next.
It all
That's the next
happens over
evolution.
text.
Part 3.
None of the excuses made sense. So I decided to be honest. I basically just said that I knew we'd been thinking about marriage, and she probably knew a proposal was coming soon. So I invited Justine over to help me find her the perfect ring. And that so happened to be the day that she said she was going to see her. So, what's the deal? She immediately started grinning like an idiot and prodding me about proposing and the ring. But then we got back onto the topic of where she was, and she confessed what she was really doing. No, she wasn't cheating, and no, she wasn't picking out a ring for me. The amount of times that was commented was crazy. So some people are dog people and some people are cat people. Well, me, I'm a snake person. I grew up with snakes my whole life. But I never felt I was able to get one because my girlfriend has always been uneasy about living with a snake, which I completely respected. Also, the process of buying and raising a snake is very different than that of buying and raising a dog or cat. It's quite complicated. So you could imagine my surprise when my girlfriend showed me a picture of her holding the cutest Kenyan sand boa I have ever seen. Needless to say, my girlfriend was going to surprise me with a snake. On to the other.
Was the snake's name Justine?
Right. So that was the end of the story. Was she was out getting him a surprise snake. So take that, naysayers.
Did she get the snake? Did she?
Yeah.
So she came home with the snake.
That's what she was doing. Yeah. The entire time when she said she was out with Justine, but Justine was with him getting a ring. She was out getting him a snake. A snake. Yeah. Like happens all the time, right? You never been out getting a sandwich with your friend. I should have
guessed that. I feel like I lacking in my ability to help people that I didn't guess that she was out snake shopping. Although I said something similar, I think.
Yeah.
But this proves my point, because if you call and you FaceTime, right, and Justine's there, it would have been a huge laugh and it would have been done.
Yeah.
And here's me with the snake. Here you go. I got a snake. Yeah.
Yeah, and here's me with Justine. It would have been really funny. You save yourself all that angst.
And the amount of times that they're sitting there, like you said, they were sitting on the couch and he's like sitting there just staring at him, liar. You liar with all your lies. Like, what are you doing? Right.
Holding it in is never the best idea. Waiting till you're calm can be a good thing, but holding it in, no.
Do you think he picked a ring?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think
he actually brought it home.
I bet she wants a heart-shaped ring.
That's called a callback. All right, guys. I think this one is definitely going to go to you two. I think it's 1-0 because AI was something like, I don't know, eat it, stupid. So yeah, obviously, point goes to humans.
Do it.
Of course it does.
Yeah. All right, Josh. What do we got next?
My 22M vegan girlfriend, 21F, wants me to get rid of my cat. I can't believe I'm about to type this, but here we go. I've been dating my GF for 7 months. She's amazing and we're super compatible in a lot of ways. She is an outspoken vegan, and she made it clear at the start of our relationship that it was important to her that any potential had similar cruelty-free values. Me, already being a pescatarian, had little difficulty transitioning to a fully plant-based diet. My GF was proud of me for going cruelty-free, and everything seemed well. We became the vegan couple on our college campus. Then there is my cat, Mittens. I've had her for 3 years, and I was friends with
a vegan couple on
She's
campus.
Such a sweet and cuddly cat. However,
if you're known as the anything couple anytime, just no. Don't be
can you be friends with the vegan couple on campus? I don't know.
The CrossFit couple.
We need juicier problems here.
Well, I think
we're saving some of those to make sure we don't.
Well,
there's some very juicy ones. Trust me.
Can we skip? I mean, this is a lot. I'm thinking like we know the issue.
The GF was for having one of us at the time, but I have Mittens now, and she deserves to eat. Yes, I've researched vegan cat food, but Mittens has some digestive issues, and my vet strongly cautions against
we're done.
it.
We're done.
Okay, you go first. You go first.
So, you sure? Yeah, I went first last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I tuned out a little. I need you to answer it.
Fair. It's fair. It's a tough question. Like, you get rid of the vegan stuff. What you have are two people who aren't compatible in lifestyle. He has a cat that he wants to feed and keep healthy. Cats are not vegetarians. There is no such thing as a vegetarian cat. And I will fight you on this. I'm sorry. I have vegetarian friends. I have vegan friends. You can't have a cat and keep it healthy with a vegetarian diet easily. How about that? He doesn't want to do that. He wants to keep his cat. She doesn't want his cat. You two aren't compatible. Find different people to live with. I don't care how much you love each other. It doesn't matter. You're not compatible. There's no future if you're not compatible.
Yeah, I agree. It's like it's whether it's the cat or it would be something else. Like personally, I think it's weird because cats I agree with you 100%. Cats have to eat meat or at least eat cat food that has meat in it. I wouldn't want to feed my cat just grains and,
There's some broccoli, kitty.
Yeah, and some strawberries. They don't eat that. They're cats. So, yeah, I'm in agreement with you. I think that I don't really have much more to say. I don't think that they're compatible either.
Also, I did have a cat.
What's AI have to say? Oh, okay, sorry.
What did you say?
Not to give up Mittens.
I did have a cat that
She's a living being you've loved and cared for, not a lifestyle accessory. The real issue here isn't just the cat. It's a deep values conflict. Your girlfriend holds a very strict, absolute view of veganism that rejects pet ownership entirely, while you approach it from a harm reduction perspective. Neither of you is necessarily wrong, but if neither of you can bend on something this fundamental, that points to incompatibility, not just a small disagreement. The bigger concern is her rigidity, especially sending you content advocating for the extinction of domestic cats. That's not collaborative problem solving, that's doubling down. At this point, the honest question isn't, how do we fix this? But are we compatible long-term if our core ethics clash like this? Love matters, but shared values matter too.
Jesus.
I agree. And I'm a cat lover and a cat owner. Get rid of her.
Yeah.
Not the cat.
I know. If I were single and anybody made me pick, I know exactly I would pick my pet every time. Even the bad pets I've had in my life would always win out.
Yeah. Well, the update
I was a bad owner.
The update to this one is we don't have to go do the reading through it, Josh. I don't know if that's going to throw off your mojo. But the TLDR, go ahead, do it. Do the thing. Do it, Josh.
Obviously, I would never, ever give up my cat Mittens. Many users said that this situation was about control, not veganism. And looking back, I do see a pattern of control on my GF's part. I was blind to it, I guess. I called my GF and said I was not willing to give up Mittens under any circumstances. And given the recent issues we'd had and our incompatible views, I thought it was best that we parted ways. I said she deserved a partner that shared her values. She then asked if we were breaking up. I said yes. There was some anger on her end, but otherwise the situation actually went better than I expected. So, yeah, that's really it.
You know, if I was her, I'd be more concerned why he called his cat Mittens. Why he named his cat Mittens.
Cute little
He's a vegan. I just imagine like vegans. That's vegan humor. You know, I don't know.
I guess. Okay. My cat's name is Silver. It's got a little manliness to it. Mittens. I don't know. I would never call my cat Mittens or Snowflake. I don't know.
What are good cat names for you, Tanya?
People names.
Always.
Always.
Agreed. Yes. There's only one dog, and it's current dog that does not have people names. I haven't given all my dogs people names.
Always.
Right?
First dog named Jeff when I was a child. And after
God, that's such a good name. That is such a good name.
We've had several Mikes.
Yeah. So shut up. That's
Mike's
wonderful.
a great dog name.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think?
Well, honestly, I'm going to have to say that one was a tie because it seems like AI was pretty much using the exact same verbiage of that story. Concerns me that it was actually reading that same post and was like, this is what we're going to do to resolve the issue. It
was concerning because it even went to the way I go with when I say like I get it, you're in love, but you're not compatible. Like it knew to point that out too.
Yeah. So, I mean, if anything, it's probably going to be AI with an edge, but that was pretty much, you guys all said the same thing. I mean, it was like, this isn't going to work, but he used the phrase core values. He and AI, I don't know, let's not go down that road.
I do like also that the response that we didn't read, but was mentioned in his response was that people were mentioning it was an issue of control, which probably was in the details of it, but it was a good call out to those who did that.
Yeah. I agree.
All right.
Okay.
And also, it helped push him where he needed to be. He realized it was a control issue, and that's what made him act. So, yay on Reddit community. I say Reddit community wins that one.
Oh, deep down inside, aren't we? Never mind. Reddit communities are the friends that we've made along the way. There we go.
Oh, Redditors.
Naming their cat Mittens.
I don't know. If I had like this man, if I was dating this manly man and he's like, hey, here's my cat Mittens, I would be like, and who named the cat Mittens? I'm sorry.
I do remember I there was a buddy of mine who did have a dog named Kitty, and that was pretty funny. That was one of those ironic names.
That's funny. That's like humorous.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Yeah, the cat's name is Mittens, and it doesn't. Don't. Never mind. All right, Josh, you want to do the last one? I think we're gonna do this last one.
I M21 girlfriend F23 obsession with Pokemon is embarrassing me. So my girlfriend loves Pokemon. Sometimes when we go out, she will ask me if it's all right if she checks for some Pokestops on Pokemon Go. When someone we know talks about Pokemon, my GF gets really excited and want to be friends on Pokemon Go right away. She also has many Pokemon plushies, all of them in our shared bedroom. At first it was cute.
This isn't for the algorithm at all.
To make fun of me for dating a child. My girlfriend is very mature and an amazing partner.
Wasn't there just
but when I brought up how her obsession with Pokemon is embarrassing for her age, she felt insulted and told me her liking and playing Pokemon is no different than me playing LOL and Minecraft. Still, my buddies are making fun of us, and I'm afraid she will get hurt once she hears them. What to do? How to convince her she should maybe tone it down a little? My friends are visiting us, and I'm sure they will make fun of her once they will see all of her plushies.
What to do? What to do indeed. Nathaniel, you go up first.
I went first the last 2 times.
Okay.
I want to say it.
Then why even ask me? Like,
I'm gonna
Tanya, go first.
Steamroller Tanya with my answer.
All right. God, I'm struggling with this one. Like I'm so not a Pokemon person. So
yeah,
I mean,
throw it all out the window and just read that last sentence.
And you can't like compare Pokemon to Minecraft. They're just not the same. I don't know, my opinion.
I will go.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not a tchotchke person, and I don't really like collect a whole bunch of things, so I can't really relate to that. Like I don't collect like tchotchke things like that. I don't know. And then he says, well, my girlfriend's really mature. I'm not so sure about that. Like, I don't know. There comes a point when you have to get rid of the plushies in your life in general.
Yep.
23, it might be time to do that. So I think there's underlying issues that he has not discovered yet that are totally there. Yeah. I don't know. I'd be worried if I was him. It'd be weird. I'd need to do more, she's going to end up getting made. His friends are going to make fun of her in front of her. So that's going to be a problem. I don't know. There are definitely underlying issues. Okay, that's all I have to say. No, I'm not giving you an answer. I just think it's ridiculous.
I'm coming in hot.
No.
I'm coming in hot, and here's
Do
why.
it, yes.
Because the reason he thinks she's mature is because he's so fucking immature. he's a child. He want the line he said that flipped me on him completely was how to convince her she should tone it down a little. You don't. She's her own person. You let her be her own person. It's like that bugged me, that line right there. But then he ends it with like, my friends are visiting. I'm sure they will make fun of her once they all see. If he can't make his friends or pick friends around respect for the person he chooses to be with that he's living with, he needs better friends, or he needs to figure out how to tell them, you will respect my fucking girlfriend. That's the real problem there. Neither of these people are mature enough to be in an adult relationship. They shouldn't be living together. They need to take a step back until they grow up and can live like adults, which goes back to yes, you're still collecting tchotchkes and all this other stuff. I don't have a problem with that. It's part of, people hold on to that stuff for long periods of time. But that bottom part tells me you're not mature enough to have an adult life.
That's true. Now I feel guilty for saying that.
No, that's fine. I zeroed in on that last line.
I mean, I don't mind tchotchkes. Like, look, when I did sell this house for 25,000 years, I can't even tell you.
You've moved tons of tchotchkes.
I can't even tell you how many tchotchkes. And they were not young. They were people in their 50s and older, like 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s, all ages, right? Especially Disney tchotchkes and things like that. I think that's why I'm not a tchotchke person. But if I was dating a man and I walked into his house and he had Pokemon all over his bed, stuffies, I would probably have a problem with that. It would be weird. It would be weird. It's one thing if you have like a Pokemon like characters or like, Star Wars characters or whatever, like things like that. I know people that collect things like that and they're like prized possessions and they're worth a lot of money. I understand that. But plushies, I don't know. Okay, I'm being judgmental.
No, I mean,
I actually agree. I think real men have Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Real men have Ninja Turtles. But it's one thing to have Ninja Turtles. It's one thing to have like the Ninja Turtle things that are like collectibles and you have them in your on your shelf nicely displayed. But if you had like plushy Ninja Turtles on your bed and a bunch of plushies, like stuffed animals, do you, Josh? I feel bad.
No,
now that I
said
this.
Not plushies. No.
Josh only collects restraining orders. That's all.
See? Okay.
No, like you're not saying anything is incorrect. I'm of that same opinion. When I first had a place, there was stuff that like it was basically teenage me living in an adult house, and you lose, you move on, you mature, and you want people to see when they walk in the house. But I also think like yes, these two people are young, but I don't think he knows how to respect her, and I don't think he's mature enough to realize that your friends should never make fun of your girlfriend, your fiance, your wife.
Yes.
That's an immaturity issue that tells me that they're struggling to live an adult life right now.
Yes. I couldn't agree more. Your answer was better than mine. Yours was very good.
Well, we'll see what AI does, because maybe it's like, well, I noticed you said this, and therefore you're a psychopathic murderer. I don't know.
And it's going to do this the entire time, like with its hands, like.
Yes.
3D.
About Pokemon. It's about social pressure. Your girlfriend enjoying Pokemon, plushies, and Pokemon Go isn't inherently immature, especially if she's otherwise responsible and a good partner. It's not different in principle from you playing video games. What's making this feel uncomfortable is your friends teasing you, not sexual behavior. Trying to get her to tone it down so your friends don't mock her will likely hurt her and make her feel judged. A healthier move is setting the tone with your friends. If they joke, respond confidently instead of embarrassed. When you show you're not ashamed, the teasing usually fades. If it doesn't, that's more about their immaturity than hers.
Bullies are afraid of you.
Yeah, robot Cillian Murphy made a point.
He did.
Landed harder. Yeah, it's
He did. That was a good answer.
Yeah, that was a good one. I'm gonna give that one to so far it's one humans, one Ty, and one's AI. That's
you gave that to AI.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Now I feel like a heel. I feel very judgmental, like I judged her all the way. I was the opposite.
Well, wait till you hear the response, because again, the theme at this time, the tones have been softer with these questions because there's been a theme. The theme has been updates. Now let me just pitch this real quick. The problem with updates is those are people who like to talk a lot. Like generally, as you noticed last week, the
That's what I've
spicier
had
ones
longer
were short,
questions.
were hit a little harder. The ones that we wanted to do updates for, because we like a little, you know, a little follow up at the end, was, my God, it's a wall of text. So let's see what this update had to offer us on our final one. Josh, you got it queued up?
TLDR. Turns out you all were right. I was an expletive.
Wait.
My friends are no
you used-
longer welcomed in our house, and now
Okay.
I'm playing with my
Never mind.
GF. I've decided to post this update because you were all right. I didn't have a GF problem. I had friends problem. So I had a talk with my GF like one of the users have suggested. I explained to her that I'm not ashamed of her hobby. I just didn't want her to know what our friends were saying behind her back. She said she doesn't care about their opinion. She's just doing what she's enjoying the most. I apologized to her. She has also agreed to move her Pokemon plushies so they wouldn't take up so much space. Fast forward to today. Few hours ago, our friends have visited us. It didn't take long for them to start making fun of my girlfriend. This time, I got mad. She organized her plushies so they were all in our bedroom. She has not even once mentioned Pokemons, nor did she open Pokemon Go.
Our plushies?
Listen.
Oh, that's a good detail. That's a really good detail.
She organized our plushies without the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, that knew that from the beginning. I wouldn't have given the answer I gave.
Well, here's
our
the thing. I
plushies.
think he was being a little manipulative there, because in the first post it was all her plushies, and either
All
they
the
now he
plushies.
considered merged property, or they were also his. It makes that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Or he's
Go app.
or his.
Long story short, they were forced to leave. I've realized they don't have problem with my girlfriend hobby. They have problem with my girlfriend, and I have enabled their behavior by not reacting sooner. Told them they are the ones who needs to grow up and to visit us again once they will stop being boomers. To show my girlfriend how sorry I'm and to better understand her hobby, I've downloaded the app myself. So now I'm trying to level up as much as I can because she
what?
I mean, honestly, they're a match made in heaven. I don't know.
Yep.
I think he did the right thing. I think, again, the Reddit audience gets some credit there for like steering him in the right direction. Like,
after the hour plushies, after he tried to dunk it all on her, I think that's I'm now on Tanya. I'm
Still
on
having a
Tanya's side
problem
with this one. Yeah, it's definitely an ish. Like I was like, not maybe give it. I mean, everybody's different, but then once you get that little detail, which I totally didn't catch the first 4 times I read it. Yeah, that's a good detail. And now it's manipulation. He's trying to curry favor with the Reddit audience to be like, yeah, it just seems like an audience that wears footy pajamas during the day, like as regular clothes. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
That sounds
Sure.
I mean, yeah. Okay, what do you think? AI or humans? Oh, no, we didn't do the AI answer yet. No, we didn't do the answer yet, did we?
We did. Oh,
yeah,
that was the update we did. Yeah, we're wrapped. That is it. We it is at the last second. I am changing that after that update to 2 to tie. I don't think AI got this one this time. It was almost a tie across the board. So, but that last little detail, and I think Nathaniel, you need to thank Tanya for that one. If she didn't catch that detail, that changed the whole
thing.
That one out plushies. So,
well, that's why we work together. She sees what I don't.
Well, vice versa. I don't always see it.
Well done, guys. And we'll have a different theme next time. Don't worry, they're not going to be all softballs. We'll put some more cringe into it. But yeah, that's what we got. That is it.
And if you happen to be one of the people watching this, hi. And we want your input. We want your feedback. We want your questions. If you want to answer the questions as we're going through them, please put them in chat. But we're out of here. Have a great night.
Bye.
Have a great one. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Be safe out there. Treat each other well.